using a gold bar and in the reference of, again, we kind of started the questions today with this, maybe somebody ghosted you, maybe you've lost contact with them for several months. Like, what is a gold bar? How do you re-engage them with a gold bar? Maybe explain what that is and give us a gold bar script or two.
Yeah, absolutely. So a gold bar is an item of value. A gold bar is something that you can utilize in your follow-up to get people to re-engage with you. So what we are moving away from, what we're not doing in our lead follow-up or to re-engage those ghosty leads, is we're not just checking in. No one wants to be checked in on. You know, who checks in on you is your third great Aunt Ethel that you see at the family function. She checks in on you, right? We're professionals. We don't check in. We provide items of value. So that might look like a market update. For me, one of my favorite gold bars to hand out on my follow-ups is I'll talk about price reductions. That is one of the biggest opportunities in our market right now, is the price reductions. We, as a matter of fact, get the updated market stats once a week from our local MLS. Our amazing admin creates those for us. So we have something relevant to go off of every week.
Give us that script, Andy. I want to hear that more. All right, rock and roll.
I'm on it. So ring, ring, Craig. I'm going to use you as my partner.
Hello, it's Craig.
Hey, Craig, it's Amanda Ashby with Rieger Homes. We were connected last fall through Ojo. I just came across some market stats that I wanted to share with you. I was thinking about you. Last week in Portland Metro, there were 419 price reductions. That is 419 sellers that raised their hands and said, buyers, pay me less for my home. I've got to sell it. Knowing that and knowing those opportunities are available right now, are you ready to re-enter the market and find you a home you love at a great price?
I think that'd be worth us sitting down and talking about. Yeah.
Great. Let's make it happen. And then we would revisit, you know, his goals, etc. So
what's interesting is, you know, you shared, Nick, like your market, even though it's not 87 million and you and Brett are coast to coast, like literally opposite sides of the country. I would guess your markets are similar to nearly everywhere else we're coaching. It's almost the tale of two markets, right? There's a group of properties hitting that are getting multiple offers and selling immediately, almost as robustly as we were seeing during the crazy COVID market. And there's another group that are hitting and maybe they're less desirable or maybe they were priced too high. And we're seeing those ones having several price reductions before they get sold. So I love where you took that with the gold bar as a price reduction. The premise of a gold bar is I feel so often we're reaching out to people, we're asking them for something. And in lead follow-up, what we should be considering before we make any calls, text, or emails is what do I have to offer them?
Yeah.
Brett or Nick, anything you want to add to like your version of gold bars in your market?
Yeah, we'll do another one that's very similar. So she's saying, hey, here's everything that's price reduction or all these houses that are price reduced. Are you still interested? And you're going to get people that jump in. We'll send, like in our market, average sales price is around 300, 350. So I'll send like a $3 million or a $5 million, just amazing luxury house in our market. And I'll send it to somebody and say, I think I found the house for you. And then they click on it and they're like, oh, this guy. And they always respond, yeah, we'll take that one. Do you think you can get it for 300,000? Like it just engages the conversation and they will speak up whether they have a need or not, or it'll go back to being dark. And I'm okay with that because at least they know I'm still there.
That is nothing short of awesome and fun. Like we should show up and have fun each day. How about you, Brian? Anything you want to add?
It's interesting because it's, very similar. What we're doing is we're selecting a deal of the week, typically, and we'll do it across a few different price points. And it will be typically an awesome looking home that's got a price reduction. And we're using that to send out to everyone and then follow up with the engagement on it. So it's a similar formula. I like the sending the multi-million-dollar home to my $300,000 buyer, just as a conversation starter. The question is like, yeah, what do we do to create create that engagement? The other thing that we've been doing consistently, mostly more in our open houses, is an off-market property list. I know with the MLS Clear Cooperation, it's sometimes challenging, but we scrape Compass coming soon, Zillow coming soon, have our virtual assistant put all those together, as well as kind of all the coming soon properties within our own brokerage. And that has been a phenomenal conversation starter at the open houses because it's an easy pivot. When you ask someone, hey, how long have you been looking? Have you written any offers? And if they say yes, and they've been unsuccessful, then I want to ask them if they've looked at off market. And if they haven't, great. Well, we have, that's the biggest challenge for everyone right now. Half the sellers aren't selling. We've got over 300 properties on this off market list. And with only 800 homes on the market, it adds almost another 40% selection. I mean, if you like, we can take a look and see if there's something on there that might work for you. Unfortunately, I can't send you the list because we don't have a listing agreement. I'm not authorized to promote these properties out, but if we can spend 10 minutes together on Zoom, again, ding, 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 face-to-face meeting, I can share what we can take a look at the list together and then see where we go from there.
Yeah.
Nothing short of wrong.
Yeah, I love that. Every listing appointment we go on, we write down the city, state, and zip. And that way we can say to somebody, oh, you're actually looking in Severna Park. Yeah, we actually have 9 homes in Severna Park that we know are looking to sell that haven't listed yet. If you want to sit down, we can talk about those 9 homes. And people, just like Brett said, are like, yeah, where can I sign up? How do I get a hold of you? Where do we sit down?